Hey everyone, welcome to Snake Week, where I was going to be doing this off a camera phone, actually looking at the field to show off cards properly for deck profile, but then my main mini rig just kind of snapped. So if you want to help support me on this channel and make sure I can afford more good camera equipment, make sure to check out my page on TCG Player, or I have a Ko-Fi now, so drop me a tip if you like what I do. Anyways, today we're looking at the Shadowverse half of the Snake Week. And if you want to see what I cooked up for Vanguard, be sure to click in the up there below because I probably post them at the same time. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with Abysscraft. Dude, this I'm so glad I actually get to show him off for once. It's one of the anime characters. It's a cool guy. I think like as the time I record this, I feel like the anime just ended. I'm not sure. The last episode felt like very much like an end. Yeah, this is the snake deck, so let's talk about snakes. Starting off with the token that we of course have. This is our, well, snake token, servant token. It's a 0/1 with Bane, which is basically Death Touch. If you ram it into anything, it go boom. Straight and simple, how do we make those? Well, the girls. Starting things off with the Gorgon sisters, we of course have Venomfang Medusa, who's a 3/3 for 3 that has 3 different abilities. No, 2, I just felt like saying 3 a lot. Once per turn, you just make one of those snake tokens for free, it's literally a free effect. And then quick effect, you could take a little nap, pop 2 snake tokens, and kill anything on the board. This is fantastic. The fact that it's quick means that you can do it on your opponent's turn. So at any point your opponent has a big threat that you can't just death touch because they're not attacking with it or whatever. It die, it go boom, and you get your snakes for free, so it's literally just a plus. Of course, like I said, Gorgon sisters, there are 3 of them, as there should always be. So next up we got Snek, who is our first evolving unit. On paper you make snake, so another call snake thing is, I didn't say stats. Do I need to say stats on all these? 5, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5. And has a nice little ability that whenever a snake is placed on your field, you're able to deal 2 damage to one of your opponent's followers. So you get some really good interaction whenever you do your deck's gimmick. Just slowly deal damage to stuff. Hopefully you pop it that way. If not, you can just pop it when you attack with your snakes. She evolved up. What she do when she evolved? She do the same thing. You just make another snake. I mean, it get bigger booty at that point. Last of our trio is Uradile, who as well puts a snake into the field. Unfortunately, she does put it into the EX area, so you will have to pay its whole cost of 1 energy to summon it from the extra deck. But that's fine because she's there for her other ability, and that as long as she's chilled on the field, all of your other ones, all your Stenos and your Medusas, they have aura, they can't be touched. So as long as you got her out, it basically protects the other 2 sisters. Pretty solid. 2-drop 2/2/2 makes a very easy early game card, but I mean, you're probably not going to be feeling her until you have the other sisters out. To help tutor the deck, we run 1 copy of Trial of the Gorgons, which is a 7-cost spell that looks through your deck for all 3 of the cards I just mentioned and summons them. Or I run 1 copy just because by the time you get there to your 7 play points, you probably already have some amount and you're just going to be tuning 4 copies. But it's nice to have consistency. You could copy it up to 2 if you want. Then another way to summon snakes, you have just a 1-drop spell, just Venomous Bite. You make a snake, that's all it do. I lied, it's not all it do, because if you got one of the girls, you get the other part of this effect, which means that that snake does in fact have rush in his sails. So swing right out of the gate and attack something that's standing if they're afraid of his death touch. In other words, early on you play like Yo-Dog, whatever, I make a snaky snake. However, once you get one of the girls out, you can play it again, you like Yo-Dog, a snaky snake. I don't care what you have on the field. I don't care what's there, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. And then this is just flavor for me, but like I kind of want to run it because we are doing all of the Gorgons already. Just OG Medusa. 6 cost 6/6. It's cheaper than 6 though. It has 2 abilities that make it cheaper than 6. First of all, Snake was active if you're taking damage that turn, it costs 1 less, and also Neck Recharge 10 if you have 10 cards in your graveyard, costs 1 less. So if you have both those active, you are 4 costs for a 6/6, which is great on its own without reading the ability. That ability being select an enemy follower on the field and destroy it. So you make her take a nap, thing go boom. Kind of like Oni-chan over here, but instead of needing some snakes to the party, she just does it herself. And this one's not a quick, so I guess it's not as good. This one's a quick, so you can do it at any time. As far as getting to those snakes, we have a couple cards to speed things along. First of all, classic, Soul Conversion. It's the 1 cost you can pop one of your guys to just draw 2 cards, so bury your thing, draw 2, quick effect so you can do it on your opponent's turn or in response to attack, all that fun stuff. You do of course run 3 of it because that is how you run cards in the deck. Another thing we run 3 of in this deck is its new best friend. I can't say new anymore. This is like, how many sets sold? BP of 4. We're on like 6 or 7 now. But Pure Heart Singer, it's just real simple. 3 costs, 1, 2. You don't care about those stats, so you just ram it in stuff. You see how it has Fanfare and Lost Words right there? Both those are the same thing, and that same thing as draw a card. This card on its own draws you 2 cards, and then in combination with the one we just went over, you'd be like, oh hey, draw a card. Oh hey, play this card, draw 2 cards. Oh hey, you just popped her, draw another card. That's 4 cards right there. That is some hand advantage. So of course you run 3 of that or whatever. There's my boy, the Dreamin' Drummer, who is a deck thinning ward card. Fanfare 2 cost, you're able to search your deck for a twin or a triplet and put him into play. So of course you're on 3 of them. What means he has to be attacked first, and then last word, you're gonna get your life back for 1. Not the most optimal there, but it is 1 life gain, and it gives you potentially 3 bodies if you have, what, 5 play points that turn? Sure, why not? It's just a revival card, let me be real. 6 costs. Everything in this deck is going to be costing 8 or less, so it is a target for this. It basically just survives anything and gives it ward. So you give back one of your girls or one of the cards that we're going to talk about and give it the ability to protect you for a turn. Speaking of staples, we got a couple more to go over. First of all, the little werewolf boy, you know, me love him. You saw like everyone played in the anime. 1 cost 2/1 Wolfie boy, what's your name? Ambling Wraith? Who just fanfare deals 1 damage to each leader. Kinda sucks because you take 1. Once again, you can combo that with the Medusa that we just saw to get you in Sanguine if you do want to do that combo that way. But it is effectively a turn 1 card that makes both you at 19 and is a 2/1 body, which is pretty nice because you just aggro with it. This is the aggro boy, is what you do while you're waiting to get your things going. You're on 3 of it. My other boy, the GOAT, the absolute GOAT, damn it, I freaking love Demonium. This is like one of my favorite characters in the anime. Ward, 2 cost 2/3 little devil boy. He has 2 different abilities. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the cool evolutions or alt forms that they did in the anime, but don't worry about it. The card game is different from the visual game. His 2 abilities. Alright, you could give your leader -2 defense, give this Bane, once again, the death touch thing, just like the snakes have. And this is a green diamond effect. I forgot if that's quick. I feel like it's quick, but it's not because quick is Q. What's green diamond? Comment down below what green diamond is, because I'm literally stupid. And then last words, you get those 2 life right back. So you pay 2, give him death touch, he wards up, protects you for a second. That death touch is just going to kill whatever attacked them. And then you get your 2 life back. So it is free, it is good, and Demonium is my boy. And then another anime card, it's Razor Claw. 2 costs quick, deal 2 damage to your leader and 3 damage to a leader or follower. It controls, it burns, does whatever you want. It's the Swiss Army knife, a little demon thing. What are you? What is this thing? Then wrapping things up, you may notice that we've only talked about 1 evolution so far. That is because the other evolutions go into our pile of support. First off, this is what I originally made as my win condition for the deck. The Righteous Demon himself, who's just a 4 cost 2/4 with Bane, which once again, Bane more that such more consistency for that. However, his evolution cost -3 to your health. Oh no, that's fine. You share you don't need evolution points for the deck apparently. But that is good for his evolution, which says that he becomes a 3/5. On top of his Bane, he gains a sail, so he can now attack things that are standing up, and then just essentially boom, boom, boom them. Which is fine because whenever an enemy follower goes boom, boom to the death zone, you're able to gain 1 life and deal 1 to them. So essentially, you play this guy, and you just can start death touching stuff. You can just keep him up on the field or whatever while you have your snakes jamming into things or whatever. But essentially says that as long as you're clearing the board, as long as you're doing what your deck is doing, you're just going to continuously gain life while they lose life. Really cool burn vampiric effect. This is like absolutely the win condition for the deck, I'd say. That's why you run 3 of them, and that's why we do in fact one copy of the Archangel Reyna, who doesn't much stuff on her own. It's just a 4 cost 4/5 ward, nice stats, whatever. 1 to evolve. When she evolved though, she has this nice little skill. It's say that you take all your evolution guys and you go and they go back face down, so you can use them again and get some play points back, which is always nice. So this is really here just to get more procs of Righteous Devil and the other cards in the evolution zone, I guess. And the final card in the deck is this super cute little fox girl. I'm not for no. What was I even saying? We got the Fenrir, the doggo. This is another support card that does a lot more than I thought it would. This was really just a flex spot in the deck originally, just playing around with different evolutions, but I think we've landed on her. 4-drop, 3/5, cost 1 to evolve, of course. During your turn, whenever this follower takes damage, you can select an enemy follower and deal 3 damage. So that's really good. You will effectively ram her into stuff and deal spread damage, or if there's something that's a little bit too big to ram into, you go boop, by the way, trigger effect, boop, and now it's gone. Then when she evolves, more of the same. Just whenever she takes damage, she's going to deal 3 damage right back to them. So once again, same effect. This is now on a 4/6 body, which is going to last a little bit longer. So that is the Snaky Girl deck, part 1. The other one's the other, you saw it, you've seen it, or you will see it. Make sure you click on that video. What do you guys think? Honestly, this is a fun thing. Like, I never really meant to play Abysscraft too much. It's just kind of a fun thing to mess around with because I like Gorgons and I like the idea of just spamming out a bunch of death touch tokens. It seemed really fun, but it actually turned out really well. I've had a lot of fun playing with this deck in a couple different tournaments to some degree of success. I mean, let's be real, there's only so much you could do with a budget deck of it than Dragoncraft. What do you guys think? What is your favorite version of Abysscraft, and why does it probably have to do with omens? What's your favorite kind of snake? Why am I talking about snakes when I'm clearly a dog person? Coney, where's Coney? 1 sec. There she is. And suddenly this video gets like 10 billion views. Make sure to comment down below, and while you're down there, maybe click the little subscribe button if you like what I do. And now she's scratching. She's getting comfy. but I didn't really consider making an outro for this one. So until next time, thank you guys for watching, and always, embrace the infinite. Dude, Spencer, I told you I'm a dog person. We're showing the dog card during the snake video.